Hello and welcome back to my F1 2019 career mode, here today at my home Grand Prix, which is of course Silverstone. Not usually been my strongest track, although I believe last season we actually did okay there. Let's have a look. Great Britain. 6th. We came 6th last season in the Toro Rosso, so that's pretty good. But obviously we're in the Red Bull now. We won last time out. If you haven't watched that, sorry if I just spoiled it, but it was a very good, very dominant race win actually, to be honest. But yeah, we now sit top of the championship standings with Hamilton 2nd and Verstappen in 3rd. Bottas is getting a little bit closer. He's had some very good finishes actually, Bottas. But the only one of us three fighting for the championship who hasn't been on the podium in the last 3 rounds is Hamilton, because he finished 4th last time out, because I believe he got some sort of issue towards the end. But yeah, home Grand Prix, never really been amazing at it, but hopefully we can pull off a good result. We do have a very fast car, let's not forget. So yeah, hopefully we can get something out of this. I would imagine we would be able to. Thank you to the viewer who's just tuned in.
Waiting for the green lights to get qualifying underway for the British Grand Prix.
And I am actually going to change a little bit of the aero. Less fuel. I'm going to run 4 or 5 wings because I've been going a little bit slower in the straights than I want. And I'm actually going to reduce the tyre pressure slightly because they've been getting a little warm for my liking. So let's get straight out there, there's no point wasting any time. Should be perfectly fine in Q1 obviously. There's a Sport Pezza racing car behind us. He might be wanting a tow, I'm not particularly bothered. Carries so much speed in this car now, it's unbelievable. We did actually have an ultimate upgrade which was supposed to be here for this race, but unfortunately it failed. So that'll be here next time out. That's a section of this track which I've always struggled with, no matter what game. Raikkonen sets fastest lap so far. We're half a second clear at that time. Norris goes quite a bit quicker though. Now I think we should be able to go flat through here. Oh no, nowhere near flat. Okay. I thought we could go flat through there. We were nearly flat in practice. Butler goes very fast. We're 1.3 seconds purple though. I completely missed the braking point there, so this won't be an amazing lap. It's only Q1 though, so we should be fine. Yeah, we set a 27.3, that should be perfectly fine. Won't be anywhere near fastest because it was a scruffy lap. Oh, it's not far off actually. Verstappen's not much quicker than us. 74 milliseconds. We are very fast in Sector 2. 4 tenths clear of Verstappen in Sector 2. We could be definitely fighting for pole here. The 2 Mercs coming in a little bit behind us, but Hamilton is on the medium tyre, so that's... Well, that's interesting. Norris and Gasly have set the exact same lap time. Oh, now they haven't. Gasly goes 3 tenths quicker, so that's a fair improvement from him. Verstappen goes a little bit quicker as well. Obviously we had nothing to worry about, so I didn't bother going out again. And I'm going to take a look at the deficit for the medium tyre, because it didn't seem to be that big right there. So I might try and get through in the medium. Let's take a look. Oh, that's the wrong button. 6/10. Yeah, I reckon we should be safe with 6/10. Stick the medium on, let's get out there. Oh, it is actually starting to rain though. Okay, so we need to set a lap pretty quick before it rains heavily. Rain wasn't forecast at all. So that's a bit strange. You can definitely already feel how slippy it's got. Oh, I can't be flat through there. Not with the rain coming down. You can probably hear the car there revving a bit on the curb as we struggle for traction. These guys are 4 seconds off what they were in Q1. Oh, Leclerc, thank you. Oh, nowhere near flat through there. That was a lift as well. We're a second off Hamilton. We are in the medium though. We finish up P5, but if the rain starts coming down any heavier, we should be safe. P6.
15 minutes till we expect the heavy rain to arrive.
Okay, so it's going to be heavy rain apparently. It is definitely raining at the moment. All these people struggling for lap time. Look, Verstappen's over a second down on us in the middle sector. I think we could be okay there. Hamilton's a long way quickest because he probably got the driest bit of the track.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 31.1.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. If I fast forward, we should be okay. Yeah, because now it's actually gone to wet weather conditions. Verstappen not looking like he's going to make it through. Is that it? Is that qualifying over? It is. Verstappen has not made it through. So that's very disappointing for our teammate. Not making it out of Q2. Sebastian Vettel also not making it through Q2. Well, his losses are gain. So now there's only me, Hamilton and Bottas who should really be going for the pole. Giovinazzi did a pretty good lap though on the soft tyre. Okay, let's get through to Q3 then. Let's see what tyres everyone's running. It's probably going to be intermediates, I would have thought. Okay, Senna. That is a lot of money, that car though. That's like 20 million. I think. Let's get out there straight away because he did say heavy rain in 15 minutes, so let's get out there before the heavy rain comes down. Well, I've tried to get out as fast as I can. I'm not the first car on track though. Turn the diff down because I don't want the wheels spinning at the same speed. Otherwise we will just drop it. Oh, it is actually quite wet. Leave it in 7th, lift off. Oh, big slide there towards the end of that turn. Let's see if we can actually get that on the video. Ah, no, it's too far back. Okay. Ricardo sets a 41, so he might actually have a chance at pole with that lap because the wet weather is coming down. Never mind, Weber goes faster. Bit on the grass there, very wide as well. Just trying to carry a bit too much speed. We are fastest at the moment though, although Bottas has gone quite a bit quicker. Taking the wet line through there. We go fastest by about a 10th, I think that was. I could use the Cobra Sinner, definitely. Now it's apparently heavy wet. Now it looks like we could be on for pole.
Speed trap, 198.5 miles per hour.
And we're also top of the speed trap. Okay, that's not something that I expected. So it is now heavy wet conditions apparently. So I think we could have pole here, ladies and gentlemen. Pole at the home race.
We're all ready for tomorrow's
Yes, we
race,
do.
but before we begin,
Nice.
let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Lewis, Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
This is good. This is getting a little bit like Charles Leclerc actually with the poles. But yeah, pole at the home race. Very happy with that. Nice work on the pole. Thanks, Sinner. That was a pretty decent lap before the rain came down properly, so kind of got a bit lucky with the rain coming down heavier, but I'll take the pole. If it stayed dry, I think we could have been fighting for the pole anyway, so. It was the DLV3 car in the World Sports Car Championship. Alright, Sinner. I'll use the Cobra then. Are we using classic tyres, Sinner? Like comfort softs or something?
We should be in with a good chance
I
in the
think
race.
that'd be more fun having it slide around all over the place, like they used to do. Right, gonna be a dry race apparently, but it was meant to be a dry qualifying, so you never know. Let's get into the race. Yeah, need to run it old school. Okay, Sinner. I'm actually really excited for this now. If some of you guys don't know what's going on, we are doing a classic time rally sort of thing. where we
The
use
pain of
an
parting is
old Le
nothing
Mans
to the
car
joy of meeting
around
again.
the old
And how
Le Mans
joyous
tracks.
indeed it is to be back at Silverstone once more for the British Grand Prix.
And that will be going on later
the
today.
queues to get in this morning extended miles back down the A43, such as the enthusiasm for Formula One.
I'm just going to quickly nip to the loo before the race starts. I'll let you guys watch this.
And Hangar Straights, there's a lot of potential for close action around the 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit. With 18 corners and average lap speeds of around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the longest and quickest circuits on the calendar. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Weber, George Russell and Butler, Leclerc, Giovinazzi, Ricciardo and Nico Hülkenberg, Vettel, Gasly, Sergio Perez and Verstappen, Norris, Grosjean,
Verstappen in
Daniel
14th
Kvyat,
place, so he's
Lance
got
Stroll,
a lot of
Raikkonen
ground to
and
make
Kevin
up.
Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid, and with lights out,
This
just
could really
moments
help
away,
us out,
it's time
because
to go down
we
to
of
the
course
track.
lead the championship now. If we want to stretch this gap in the championship, this is the race to do it pretty much. Mercedes have been looking very quick
This is the team's
recently.
home race. We're all relying on you to impress today.
Yeah, 4 laps of extra fuel. I don't really need any more than that. 1 stop onto the soft on lap 15, so I am not changing the strategy because Jeff always tries to make me change the strategy. Here we go. That was a pretty bad launch. Hamilton got an amazing launch on the soft tyre. Me and Bottas are on the mediums. Let's take a look. I think it was a clean getaway from everyone pretty much. It's 2 Williams side by side. Hamilton is definitely going to be someone we're going to have to watch because he is on the soft tyre. So we need to watch out for him. Middle of the road so no one can go around us.
Alright, well done off the line. We're in a good position.
Bottas has a lot of straight line speed against us. Okay, so it's a small lift through there and a down change. Hamilton's got past him. I think he went past him around that bend. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, massive bravery there from Hamilton going around the inside at that turn. I'm in rich and high ERS mode, but Hamilton is catching us. Obviously, we'll have the grip advantage being on the soft. Hamilton is looking very fast at the moment. Oh my. Uh-oh. Oh my lord. I will use a flashback for that because that was me looking behind that caused that. I'm going to try and use that as the only flashback though. Hamilton having a look around the outside there. Obviously, being the lead car, we can control the pace a little bit. Or maybe not, because Hamilton's coming. I'm not going to back out of that, I was in front.
Green flag. Virtual safety car, reduce speed immediately.
Virtual safety car, what's going on behind? Look like a Haas car to me. Is it a Haas car? Oh, it's Verstappen. What happened there? Very strange. Verstappen seems to have no power, but he just slammed on the racing line. And then the Sport Pezza car runs into the back of him. Yep, Verstappen's pulling off. He has an issue, so we can really stretch out this lead here today.
You've lost access to one of the gears. We've lost one of the gears due to a fault. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too
I've lost
fast.
second
Reduce
gear
your
for some
pace.
reason. I wasn't aware that we had a gearbox issue.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Green. I need to remember now that we've lost second gear. Oh, it's a bit of an issue through that turn. I do use second through there. Hamilton's got DRS. He's going to the outside again. He managed to hold it on the inside again.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Here comes Hamilton, there's not really anything I can do. I'm in rich and overtake.
Max is out of the race.
Break a bit later, but Hamilton's got a better run. Oh, we got an illegal overtake on Hamilton
Cede
there.
that position or we'll receive a penalty.
Go back through then. Come on. Really? 5-second penalty because Hamilton didn't go back through. Thanks, game. I'll redo that. Hamilton, come on, man. I don't know what the game's issue was there. I don't think I did anything wrong, but now we've lost the lead. Thanks to a stupid illegal overtake, apparently. So I need to push now and try and get back past Hamilton because he's on the soft tyre and he might just
We're
disappear.
looking at some gearbox wear. Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
I don't understand how we got an illegal overtake. We have to use everything just to try and get back in front of him because we can't have him disappear. That's too wide. Rich overtake, DRS. like it. Still don't understand how we got an illegal overtake on him.
That was the fastest lap of the race.
Ben, how are you, Mr. May? Hope you're good. Oh, we've got second gear back. That usually means we've lost a gear. I'm good, tie yourself. I'm good, thanks, Mr. May. Appreciate you tuning in, bud. Hamilton isn't brave enough to send it down my inside there. Currently doing the Hungarian Grand Prix. I'm P3 battling with both Ferraris for the win. Nice, mate. What car are you in? If you say you're in the Marussia thing, then you're lying. I don't know what game you're playing on. Hamilton again. I left him the room to go up the inside, but he decided to back out of it. Reset fastest lap there,
apparently. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
The Sport Pezza, I'm on 2019, got a new PS4 Pro. Alright, okay, that's good then, man. Are you still on the same account? Hamilton's going to the inside, squeezing. Carry it around the outside there.
Battery charge is high.
Yeah, I'm aware the battery charge is high, but the Mercs don't have the downforce that we have through there. They really can't carry the speed. Yeah, still on the old one. Alright, okay, man. That's another new fastest lap, although Bottas is just beating it. This is really helping us out because Hamilton isn't able to get away on the soft tyre. Whereas if he got past us when he did and stayed in front, it could have been his race. Yeah, it is literally a lift and a down change through there. And then the downforce we have through there is just incredible. We're 8/10 up. wide. New fastest lap at 30.5.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
I've noticed I take a different line than everybody else through there, but I seem to get a much better exit. Hamilton's got a good run, but again he's not brave enough. I appreciate the three of you watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hamilton's got a lot of speed. Not brave enough to send it though. A lot of wheel spin on that curve there. Here comes Hamilton, going down the inside this time. Oh, I've spun him! Whoops! How did that happen? Well, I mean, is that my fault? Hamilton should be turning already, but he's not. Hamilton is having a battle with 16th with Russell in my race. Well, I mean, that technically wasn't my fault, because Hamilton... Was it my fault? I didn't leave him much room, like, but... I will redo it just so that Hamilton doesn't get taken out, because I know some of you will complain. Especially you, Mr. May.
Let's use some of this.
You didn't get any warnings, so it's not your fault. True, May, but I'm gonna keep it going. Hamilton will be pitting soon, I imagine. Hamilton's dropping back a little bit now. I'm guessing his tyres are on the way out. Yeah, he's really dropping back a bit now. The gap is now over a second to Hamilton. Maybe his tyres have just fallen off the cliff. Our tyres still feel fine. Try to get to lap 18 or 20 on these tyres, says Sinner. Okay, Sinner. As long as the pace is still there, I'll do that. Hamilton has really dropped back now. That must just mean his tyres are absolutely dead. I'm guessing that's why you said Hamilton soft looked to go bad around lap 9. Yeah, I agree, Sinner. That's why you want me to stretch the tyres then. Oh my god. Hamilton is pitted, Hamilton's pitted. So it looks like Hamilton's tyres have completely fallen off the cliff. Now we just need to make sure ours don't. I think lap 18 would be perfect, Sinner. Jeff wants us in on lap 15 though. Still seems to be pulling away from Bottas, so we've still got good pace.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs. Behind us is 7.5 seconds.
Yeah, we're still gaining quite a lot of time on Bottas actually. Oh, a bit of a screen freeze going on there. We're still only 2 tenths off our personal best lap though, so there's no need to pit yet. We pulled a second on Bottas in that middle sector. That was a 10th off our own best lap, so...
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
So we still have very good pace. These tyres still feel amazing. I'm only 2/10 off again, so there's no point in pitting yet.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
No, Jeff. Oh, that was weird.
Okay, Jeff here. You're causing unnecessary wear to your transmission. Try to take it easy, or we risk losing it.
I'm causing unnecessary wear to the gearbox, apparently. I don't know how. I mean, when I'm changing gear, it's pretty much necessary, yeah. Oh, I've completely messed that up.
Don't forget, box this lap.
This has been a very bad lap. It's my driving though, it's not the tyres. Bottas is now in the pits on his mediums. But we're still pretty much matching our personal best lap, which is the fastest lap of the race. We have a 31-second lead over Hamilton. Sinner says pit lap 17. Okay, Sinner. We're still only half a second off the fastest lap of the race though. These tyres still feel pretty good to me. I'm pretty certain the gap is still... Oh, since I pit lap 18 now, okay. Yeah, see, we've just got a 10th green in the first sector. So that's my fastest first sector of the race. Yeah, there's no point in pitting yet. We've still got pretty good tyres. Oh, we might be getting quite close to a puncture though, Sinner. I think it might be better off pitting this lap just to be safe. What do you think, Sinner? We've literally just gone purple in Sector 2, but our tyres are on 70%. What do you think, Sinner? I can't unpause it just in case, because I think Sinner's stream is a little bit behind. Sinner says pit. Right, okay, Sinner. Cheers.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
That's pretty good though that we went purple in the middle sector. What's the speed limit? 37. Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, so we still had good pace on them very old tyres.
Complete, go now.
Hamilton's not even at the final corner yet. I think we're going to come out miles in front. Hamilton is at the final corner now.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Some information on Russell. They seem to have an issue.
Bottas has just gone fastest. But we've come out, we have massive gap to Hamilton still. Oh, he's there. That's at least 2 or 3 seconds. It's 4 seconds actually. Wow, these tyres have so much grip. That might not even need to be a lift anymore. We just went purple in Sector 2 and we haven't even done a lap on these tyres yet. I think we should just show off on this lap and go fastest. Yeah, that was 2 purple sectors. Bottas is only a 10th quicker on the soft than we were on the medium. We're 6.5 tenths up, and that was a pretty scruffy Sector 1. That is a lift, but I don't have to down change anymore. We're 1.5 seconds faster than our personal best. That's the fastest lap, 28.1. Bottas's was a 30.4. So we're 2.5 seconds quicker on that lap. What would be amazing for me is if Bottas could overtake Hamilton. He's 5 seconds behind him.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
That was bad through there. We may as well relax now. Bottas is catching Hamilton, yeah, I know, Sinner. He's catching him pretty quickly as well, so hopefully he can overtake Hamilton. I've turned the engine down. We may as well just relax to the end now because we should have this in the bag.
Increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
We're pulling a few seconds a lap on Hamilton, says Jeff. May as well get a bit of my ERS back. That car is so amazing through there. I want to watch that, to be fair. I can literally just leave it in 6th and just keep it on the power pretty much. That's not the best camera angle, but I mean, it'll do. We pulled another 2 seconds on Hamilton and I'm pretty much just coasting. I'm in low ERS, standard mix.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, this race has definitely changed. It was quite close at the beginning, but we were able to stretch that first stint out and we've really just benefited from it. Still in low ERS mode, there's no point pushing.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Jeff just told me to push, so there's no point. Bottas is really catching Hamilton now, gap down to 3.2. Get down now to 2.9 between them two, so Bottas might actually do it. That's too wide through there. .6 now, Bottas, come on, you can do it. Let's just hope there's no team orders. I can really just relax, it's very easy now. Changing up very early, just cruising to the finish. Thank you to the 4 of you watching, appreciate that.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm going to push on the last lap, see if we can get fastest lap, which we already have, but, you know, see if we can get even faster. That's a bit wide. Got now 1.6 between Bottas and Hamilton. Come on, Bottas. Hamilton is starting to catch us now that I've completely, basically lifted off. Just trying to keep the guys cool for this final lap, see if we can push for the fastest lap again. .2 seconds between them.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
What for, Jeff? What is the point? Right, let's get ready to push. Let's see if we can do this fastest lap. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
This is your final lap of the race.
I don't know why I keep looking behind me.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Come on, Bottas. 2 tenths between them. Oh, that's very wide. I don't think we're going to quite get the fastest lap on this last lap. Victory at the home Grand Prix.
Fantastic! You've won the Grand Prix.
Yes. Whew.
Red Bull
That was a very good race
stops today. What a great win. Anthony Davidson
actually turned out to be a pretty good win. Bottas second, yes he was.
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor
Cheers,
after the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Cheers,
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently.
Yeah,
it's clear
Hamilton
to see
P3.
that they put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they secured here.
Verstappen, unfortunately, DNFing. He might have been able to get up to P4, I would have thought. Oh, thanks, May. Good luck on your race, Mr. May, as long as you're not already finished. So we extend the gap in the championship
and now
lead.
Let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis increases their championship lead.
Look at our fastest lap, 1.3 seconds faster than Bottas is.
Who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick.
We got the full 26 points as well.
It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today.
Got 28 laps left on him in the lead, but only just... Come on, mate, you can do it.
We wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
So it is still very close for the Constructors' Championship with Max DNFing, of course. Getting their teammate, getting driver of the day. Not really, May, because in mine he's driving for Alfa Romeo. But yeah, we now have a 17-point gap in the championship. Verstappen and Bottas are getting a little closer because Bottas' pretty good performance and Verstappen's DNF. Leclerc moves up into P5 ahead of the Williams. So let's watch the highlights. And watch Hamilton's start here. He got a flying start. We actually bogged down off the line. Look at Hamilton. He's flying there. Here's me and who's that? Is that Hamilton? Yeah, it is. Never mind then. That's a very cool camera shot. Oh, that's where we had to let Hamilton by, because that stupid thing. And around the outside, look at that. Oh, a bit of contact there, actually. Very cool slow-mo. You had him on you for 8 laps and then drove away. Yeah, we did, Sinner. I think his tyres pretty much gave up, whereas ours were pretty solid all the way throughout the race. Oh, that was a very short highlight reel. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, the first stint of that race, Hamilton was... I thought he was going to be a big challenge, but yeah, it turned out not to be. His soft tyres just completely died and then didn't have the pace on the mediums, it seems. Whereas we had pace on the mediums and then we pitted for the soft. and we're actually beating Hamilton this time. Verstappen obviously DNF, so we pull a long way away in the rivalry. If he was in front of you, he maybe would have driven away. Yeah, that's a good point, Sinner. But I'm not sure, because he did get in front of us and we managed to get back past him. So I think we just had the pace.
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one.
So let's take a look at the R&D tree. So we have the best chassis. We have the second best aero to Mercedes, and we actually have the best engine as well. So that's good. I believe we've got an ultimate upgrade. Yep, that will come in Germany. That's the one that failed for this time out. But yeah, it's looking very, very tight for the Constructors' Championship. Yeah, I think he would have, Sinner, if we didn't manage to get back past him. Honda power, says me. But look at the development race. Between us and Mercedes, it is neck and neck. It's very tight for who has the best car. It's constantly switching around. So this is really turning into a very good season. But we lead the way in the Drivers' Championship. Hamilton P2. And the Constructors, it's getting quite close, 33 points. That's because Bottas has started doing a lot better recently. But yeah, Verstappen's DNF really not helping. So, I really hope all of you enjoyed that. It was a very good race, quite a tough race actually at the end. But yeah, we managed to pull off for the home win. We got the pole as well. So that's 2 in a row. Can we make it 3 in a row next time out at Germany? We'll have to see. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care and have a good night.